Colquhoun, work at Auckland Transport, Procurement Manager for Infrastructure and also the Sustainable Procurement Lead as well. My role is to support the infrastructure business in achieving their outcomes and their objectives, which is delivery of infrastructure projects for Auckland Transport. So as part of delivering those projects, they are required to procure services such as construction or engineering professional services. AT now has in place a sustainable procurement framework, and we're actively living and breathing that document in pretty much everything we do. It's early days, but we are starting to embed that framework and the principles and the objectives, specifically around the four well-beings: social, economic, environment, cultural outcomes, in everything we do. And procurement is seen as one of the key levers to deliver those outcomes for Auckland Transport in everything we do. I think that the process to come up with the draft took about a year in total. It went through various drafts and iterations. It also required approval and oversight from various levels of the organisation and committees and board, etc. Well, number one would be, I guess, if you've got a dream, hold on to it, and don't think that you can't achieve the impossible, because anything is possible to be achieved, I've found, in this business today. Number two is find some good people that you can talk to with knowledge, who can help you, guide you, talk you through the process, give advice, tell you who to go and see, what other reference organisations or experts are out there that may have already done this type of thing and could help you and talk to you. There's lots of help around, and there's lots of organisations that are willing to give their advice and their time. They're out there and they're sitting there waiting to help on this kind of thing. So hold on to your dream, talk to the experts, and the third would be to see it through. It's not an overnight process. It does take time. You've got to be prepared to see it through. It can take time, from the planning phase right through to the time when you actually deliver a project or a contract. That can be months or years in some cases. So you've got to have the energy, and you've got to have the stickability to see it right through. And also the other thing is, I guess, that to understand that when you're delivering sustainable procurement outcomes, it doesn't end at the contract award stage. There is ongoing reporting, mentoring of if you're doing social procurement outcomes, there's ongoing support that you need. And what we're building is a future state, is long-term sustainable outcomes.